Alright, as promised, I'm going to attack Druimmor Castle. For the easy sakes, I just call it Druimmor Castle. Druimmor, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But let's see what we can do here. And as always, start with 4. Well, I say as always, but it's going to depend. If, looking at 500 versus 100, and they're all militia, low-level garrison, if I can complete building the siege camp before the defenders complete the catapult, I will just go ahead and attack without building anything. But if they complete any siege equipment, then I'm not going to attack because I do want to use our trebuchets to get rid of their siege equipment. We'll see. I'll set everything up to build, and then we'll see if we can complete the siege camp. I think we will probably complete our siege camp before that catapult comes out. And I think it'll be noon, so it'll be optimal. Yes, we did. All right, so I'm going to pause, make sure everything is up to speed, change out my banner. We want lock shields to decrease the ranged attack damage as we move up to the castle. And everything else, with the exception of the axe, I want the avalanche. Okay. Because there is no siege equipment for me to handle now, and we don't have to face any defensive siege equipment. So this is going to be a pure raw siege just based on ladders. So let's see how this works.
Sergeants in charge!
Okay, sergeants in charge is what I just heard my character yelling. So I'm just going to let everybody do their thing automatically. I'm not going to make any orders to any of the units. Not going to give any orders. Here's a couple of ladders over here. So we'll come over here. And what I will typically do is I'll look and see, all right, it's only one group of archers. 210 of them, so we'll just let them do their thing. If it's smaller groups of archers, and a lot of times when you have a larger force, if you have multiple lords in your army, you'll have different sized groups of archers. I'll just move them directly up here. I would like, if there was 35 or 40 a group, I'll have them stand right here and just well away so that we could breach those walls. But they're fine the way they are since it's all one large group. I don't want to try to move them any particular location. Let's see if we can... I was going to see if I could throw a javelin up there, but I think they're doing okay. We're just going to come over here and see if we can get up on this ladder. Looks like we've got, quote-unquote, a beachhead. I guess technically this would be a wall head, but I think anyone who plays war games or strategy games knows what I mean when I say beachhead. And I want to get out of where all those archers are massed, so that means I want to get inside this. And then I want to go down there where all those archers are massed. Probably not a smart move, because my character is not particularly fast and very heavily weighed down. But I need to get behind them so I can kind of break up what they're doing here. Let me take the big axe out. And of course, they're moving towards me, which is fine. At least it gives my guys some breathing room up there. Oh, I can't go up that hill like they can. All right, buddy. There we go. Can I javelin him? Oh, too far. Oh, he turned left right as I tossed it. All right, let me see if I can pick up those 2 javelins. I just heard the gate open. See if I can get some points in javelin here. I run towards them to increase the speed damage bonus. That looks like 4 left. Oh, there's one right there coming. Oh, he's going to go up here. I need to run up and cut him off. Run so slow in the snow here. There we go. And that's it. That was the final one. Okay, I lost 1 spearman. I got some medicine, throwing, athletics, and 2-handed. Excellent. We got 16.9 morale, 9 morale, and 57% of the loot. 286 gold. We'll take all these prisoners, do some upgrades. And we're going to show mercy. I typically always show mercy with very... Look at this. I just noticed. You see these banners floating up in the air here? I believe that's the banners that are supposed to be on the castle. They're all the way up here in the air. I don't know if it's always been like that, but it's the first time I've noticed it. All right, anyway, I typically always show mercy. Now, you do lose, you personally lose some morale, but 80 is not too bad, and it'll quickly come back up again because of our success here. Notice it says recent events plus 3.96. Also, I got a Beast Slayer and 10% damage against shields by troops in your formation. 10% damage to mounts. Now again, when I play Sturgia, I'm all about anti-horse. So we're definitely going Beast Slayer. I personally get 50% damage to mounts with 2-handed weapons, but it gives my troops a plus 10. And you notice when I horses, when the enemy cavalry charges, I always shield wall. So I want my infantry to have the best possible chance of killing those horses off. Those are the only things that really I'm worried about because they can get in around behind your shield wall. All right, let's enter the castle. Is there any... There is no troops that I can donate. There are some... yeah, we'll donate some of these militia. And recruits. Anything to help them out a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna put in all the level 2s. Okay, all tier 2s will go into there, and hopefully they will be recruited fairly quickly. Time to leave. We'll see who winds up getting this. I hope they don't try to give it to me again. I think, though, because I have the closest fief, I have Lannick Hen Castle and Pendrake Castle. Due to proximity, I think they will try to give it to me again because they try to give you fiefs that are in your area, that are clumped together, if you will. Let's go ahead and find out. Yeah, they're trying to give it to me again, and I'm just going to abstain. Again, I don't necessarily want it, but if it'll give me some income right now, I will definitely take it. Which means we've got to go to parties. All right, rotate is full, so I can turn off auto recruitment at rotate. I'm going to turn off auto recruitment. We're making 700 a turn right now, so I'm going to leave auto recruitment on for now. It will recruit low-level troops and just move this down to about 300. We do want to have a little bit of resistance. And as you can see, it's still making me almost 500 gold. It's at this castle that's the problem. It has too many garrison in it. The garrison is 955. We may have to go do something about that. Oh, yeah, I need to sell here. Standard of Rage. Increase melee. We'll hold on to that. And yes, I do know that's pronounced melee. I have a long history of saying melee for reasons that I won't go into. It's just a inside joke, if you will. And this all looks like garbage. Let's just go straight to the civilian equipment. All right, she can have that 17 hat. And that looks like about it. All right, we'll sell this. And nothing here. Again, nothing here. Imagine people who do smithing are just cringing every time I sell all of this stuff. But you know, hey, you do your smithing and I'll do my fighting. We can have the best. We can each do what we enjoy doing. All right, now what are we going to do? I want to see if my companion... Okay, he can have 4 troops, 3 troops, and I can have 1. So we're going to see what's recruitable right here. We'll just go ahead and give him that. Misclick. And Fafin can have 2, I believe. One more. And I will recruit from my prisoners. I'm going for a infantry again. All right, now let's see here. It looks like I want to go to Lannikin Castle because that castle is costing me money. We don't want that. No, I'm not going to release you. Why did he give up with only 117? I don't know. Well, let me continue on with what I was doing, though. Ah, look at this. Look at this. We're going to have to help him out. We're going in there whether they're larger than me or not. And 475, 480 versus... Nah, we're good. I do want to make sure I put the proper equipment back. We want the spear wall banner. We want the greatest chance to kill horses. And I'll take the Gird back over the... Oh. I'll take the spear back over the axe. And we're going to help Fafin again.
On my command!
Okay, again it says I took over command, but his forces run off immediately.
Soldier, hold our troops forward!
So let's move. I need to stop to see what the enemy's doing. Okay, they're coming towards us.
Soldier,
they are the aggressors. I'm pretty sure this large army attacked Fafin. Let's get our cavalry out to the wings. Alright, looks like they're holding now. The enemy, that is. They're going to stop moving in while we're going to continue moving in. Alright, now we're going to send our left wing and right wing against their cav because we greatly outnumber them. And I'm going to open up fire at will.
Fire at will! Troops, form a wall!
And we're going to shield wall. Now I know the enemy, the allied army is just going to run in helter-skelter. And I might be dating myself by using that helter-skelter term, but I know what it means. That's what's important. They're not just going to run in without any kind of tactics. And once they've done that and got the enemy... okay, I can see them running, so we're going to open it up to everybody. I can see in the distance there that their troops are running. So I want to go ahead and... There's a Lord. Vigother. I wanted to go ahead and engage with everything we had. Pull out the axe. Range, of course, with axes are the big issue. Axes are best done on the ground, honestly, in my opinion, when there's one-handed axes. kill as many of these as we can. Means the next army they form up won't have these vetted troops. They'll be green, meaning they won't have very much experience. Every time I try to swing and hit one of the allied horses runs through and hits him, or blocks my swing. A lot of times, I'll just get rid of the horses when it's like this. If our infantry is close enough. But since this is not just my forces, there's allies here. I want them to get experience also, because it helps the faction as a whole. I guess there's something over here. I don't know what. Well, it's gone now. All right. We lost none, 11 overall. My companion lost 1 scout. We only got 17% of the loot, which is perfectly fine. I do want the other clans in the faction to be able to make money. All right, Fafin. We're up to 31 after helping you twice. We'll take all these troops and all these prisoners. And, of course, all the loot. Now, I'm going to head towards Pinkanak, but I also want to pay... Okay, he's going in the same direction. A lot of times when they're weak after a battle, I will hang around if need be, just until they can get rid of that debuff, and I know that they're moving towards safety. Because you know how the AI loves to jump on weakened parties. Unfortunately, the AI is omniscient, and they can see everything anywhere on the map. So when a party is wounded like that, or a castle has just been left, I think I've showed that before in a previous video. They just know everything. So again, I try to cover them as they're gathering their wits about them and getting back in a combat state. Let's see if there is any... Nope, nothing that I want to recruit, so let's sell. Ransom everything here. Another 500. And trade. Take that food. How much meat do we have? We have 256. I would have thought we had a little more, but that's fine. Nothing here but 2 harnesses. Now, ideally, if my town was a little more secure, I would place all this stuff in the... Man, I have forgotten what it's called. You know, in storage in the town. I just can't remember what it's called right now. But since I'm a little concerned about the town being... What type of troops is it that I have? Okay. Can you use any? We're going to go outside so that I can actually look at his troops.
I await.
And sort them by tier so I can see if there's... All right, so we see he's got a lot of volunteers, so we'll replace his volunteers. And we will give him this cataphract and this Ferris. I don't want to give him... I'll go ahead and give him the horse also. I just don't want to give him the horse archer. So we'll take out... I'm looking to see if he's got any... If I see any... Like this elite hired crossbow. I don't want any mercenaries in my units. All right, so we'll move 133. All right, there you go. And Fafin is full at 177, so we'll just drop these excess troops. And go back and look at Astor Castle. Okay, looks like they've gotten that back. The problem, I'm not real keen on attacking all these castles because I know that the moment that the Valandians, the moment the Battanians declare war on us, we're going to lose these holdings. So I am looking, actually, I think right now I'm going to drop Samir. Let him do his thing. Just hold still for a moment while he gets rid of that debuff, and then let him run off. He's going to attack the castle all by himself, which is fine. I don't know that he's going to make it. Well, Fafin is probably going there also. All right, looks like they're going towards Callius Castle also. He's moving in a little weird direction, which makes me think there might be an enemy army over here. So let's run over here and see if there is. No, he's just chasing individual parties. All right. I guess they gave me that castle. Well, I don't guess they did. They gave me that castle. I wasn't paying attention to the vote. Let's see how many. We're going to go over there and look and see if there's any units that I can take out. I know I can't catch those little individual parties, so there's no sense in even trying. These guys have 406. But I'm going to run over here and, as always, see what kind of... I want to take both of these out of the dungeon. Hold on to them myself. Let's look at the garrison. If there's any high-tier troops that we can take out, we definitely will and replace it. All right, 7 Sturgian axemen right there. I've got 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll take all 7. And we'll put in that. What else? We have, nope, just a Druznik. However you pronounce that, Druzhinnik. Bowmen are good. Now, what I want to do, I really would like to take, I want to take these spearmen, and I'll put the heavy spearmen, and put the regular spearmen back in here. 123 troops. Let me look at my companion. Last time I looked, he had a lot of recruits. Maybe he's got about 15.
I have it.
If that's the case still, yeah, he's got 10 right now. All right, we're going to take all 10 recruits and swap them out with higher tier units that are in the garrison here. We'll give him those 10. We'll take out this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. Okay. We'll give him those troops. Top him off. Lower the garrison cost. And get higher level troops for my companion. Now, when I run... I'm a good mind to run down here because I think that the Valanians would be prone to come here and defend this castle. So let's move down here. I know this is a force of about 400, if I remember correctly. Fafin's army. We'll upgrade here to Spearmen. Yeah, 322. All right, they're good then. Nobody's bothering them at the moment. Ragenvad, what are you doing way over there? Trolling around Varcheg. Well, that's absolutely useless. Well, we're going to go up here to Callius. They had, if memory serves, they had 406 units, defenders. After we give him an upgrade. Double the morale bonus from having diverse food in your party. That's always good. Food consumption. I'm actually going to go with the double the morale bonus. I like having a high morale. High morale, also, the higher the morale, the quicker you gain leadership also. Where's Torvir going? Let me check where he's going. Tover. We'll cancel for now. Where is Tover going? Sargo. That's a heck of a... That's a very long haul. All right, now we'll go back. Astor Castle. They're going to try... Yeah, they're going to give it to me. Oh, wait a minute. Now, see how close this is? Again, though, I don't know anything about rolling. So I'm just going to abstain and These guys are using... Let's see what happens. All right, I got Sturgia Castle. I don't want it. But again, if they're going to give it to me, I'll take it. We're going to run here and see what kind of forces they left in it. And we're obviously going to set the party auto recruitment off and get rid of unlimited. Move this down to about 1,035. I'm a little concerned that Tover is going to get jumped going on that side of the mountain range. All right, so we lost those mercenaries. No great loss. Means I just don't have to pay for them. Go to the dungeon. We want to take all of you guys as prisoners. Manage the garrison. Wait a minute. Ah, okay. I was going to say there's someone here. It's my companion. All right. We've got some heavy spearmen, and I'm going to take 4 of them to replace these 4. All right, now we're all up to snuff with the exception of the horse. I guess we'll leave that as is since me and my companion both are full. He has no more recruits. Let's see what managed castle. What are they doing? Loyalty is 0. Again, going to get rid of everything in the build queue and make sure it's just festival and games. Got to get that loyalty up. And let's look here. 17.5. It's going up. 25 going up. 45 on the uptick. This is going down. This is going down. We already know about. So we need to go look at Pendrake. No. Druimmor. And Nevyansk. All right, let's go have a look at Druimmor. All right, we want to get it a little higher. 25 is the cutoff, so anything below 25, it won't build. So let's get it above that cutoff. We don't even want it near that cutoff before we put something in the build queue. If I will put something in there. If nothing else, I'll put in the militia building to increase the militia. Look at this. Militia is essentially free defenders, even though they're very, very low level. Who is this? This is Faffin's army. Is he also going to Drummond? He is. All right. All right. Can I call anybody? This is going to be a little... 8 hours. He's with me, so that's not going to help. Well, he's 300 and I'm 300, so we're going to see if he jumps him. If he jumps him, we'll jump in. I think they're all going to jump. Yeah, I knew it. Those mercenaries were going to jump in there. Again, make sure that I've got everything correct. And let's go for it. Help these mercenaries.
On my orders!
On my orders. Is there anybody... Okay, it looks like this time I actually am in charge of the battle. Nobody's moving. All right, well, let's go.
Hold fire!
Are they moving? Are they coming towards us? They are. All right. Let's get our horse over here. Horse over here. Just keep coming, guys. We want you to come all the way up here, right there. Archers can come here. I don't know what the top of that mesa or little rise looks like. I don't know what's behind them, if I can get my horse around behind them.
Soldiers!
We're going to come over here. I'm going to go see if I can take a look. All right, shield wall.
Fire! Fire!
All right, it is.
Cavalry!
Come on over here, guys. Looks like the horse over there is engaged also, which is good. As long as they're clumped up, they'll do better. There's a lord. Let me see if I can take him or her out. I don't want to be in the middle of this group, though. Oh, that lord made a mistake by going in my... There we go. All right, now we're going to break and charge. Can't get close enough. My troops are blocking me, so we'll just let them be. We're going to send the 18 archers now. We're going to cut them loose. They're getting reinforcements. As always, the enemy sits right on top of their spawn point. All right, I want all my horses to go to their archers. Yeah, you are.
Kill them all!
I like that kill feed on the right. All right, we're just going to have the archers do their thing.
Stand your ground! Soldiers, sergeants, take
What I did was just turn the archers on sergeant control. Let the AI control them, do what they do. There's not a lot left to mop up. And I do want to get my horse out of there. The horses will impede the ground forces trying to do their thing. When they clump up like that, your ground forces can't move. They can't maneuver around. And they're close enough to the enemy. Oh. Okay, is that everybody? Nope. There we go. All right, we lost. My party lost none because we used tactics. We only lost 10 overall, which was very good. I'm surprised his mercenaries didn't lose a lot more the way they just ran in there. But again, we've been beating up Vlandian armies, which means what they're fielding is going to be very green troops. A lot of tier 1, 2, and 3 troops, whereas we're fielding 4, 5, and 6. All right, so we've got 3 with you now, up to 12.
I yield. Grant me the honors of war.
I will let you go free to keep bringing crap troops to the battle to help my side train. You also are free. Take all the prisoners. All right. Now, since I own this castle, we're going to jump in it. See if there's... Yep. We're going to take these guys out. Leave all the level 2s there. Check the garrison. Still nothing high level there. All right, let's see what my companion can hold. He can hold 75, so that'll do it. Give him those 41 recruits. And those 21. And the levy crossbowmen. That's enough right there. 14. And manage castle. We're at 31. What happens if we take off festival and games but train militia? Okay, it goes down. So what we need to do is get the fairgrounds built. That will increase... How long? 250 days. I don't want to spend any money on it. Again, because ultimately I don't want this castle. Okay, we're going to keep this on Festival and Games for a while and get the loyalty up a lot more before I put any build on there, because I don't want to spend money on it. Okay, he can have 3. We'll take 3. Give to him. And I don't want to sell these lords. I want to hold on to them. It's another 2,200. Let me lock them down now so that they no longer try to ransom. Yes, I realize they're just going to escape fairly quickly, but again, the longer you can keep them off the field of battle, the better it is for us. All right, so I'm going to sell everything here in the next video. Ciao.